Hey guys, I thought that I would talk about this really cool store that I came across here locally in Oklahoma City in the state of Oklahoma. There's not a lot of sort of like Gothic or witchy type places around here for reasons you can probably imagine. But there is this one place that has a lot of really unique things, a lot of like magic stuff and some more gothic stuff that I tried to film more. Nice. This footage is actually from more like around Halloween. This last time that it was Halloween, and I somehow didn't end up getting around to posting it. I don't know if I was thinking that maybe I would include stuff from different seasons going to the store or what, but I didn't end up getting footage from different points that I went at the store. I just got it from this one time that I went in this more Halloween type time. So you're gonna see stuff that is more Halloween specific, but I tried to kind of specifically show the stuff that was more, maybe you could say, Gothic, since that's more what I tend to lean in toward on this channel. But I also have things shown that are like the more mystical or like Celtic, otherwise pagan type things. They have stuff that's like Egyptian or like different mythologies and spiritualities from around the world. They have interesting sorts of like whimsical things, and just in general kind of some interesting, oh, there's like a little cabinet of oddities. I'm not actually sure if I got a little video of that or not, but just a lot of really interesting kind of random things that the owners find from all around. So I thought that'd be, really cool place. I thought I'd share with you a visit to this interesting store. So, hope you enjoy. So if you go, I would recommend, if you're going to get the cone incense, that you like bring a Sharpie marker to write on the bags, because there isn't actually anything there to mark them, and they all look exactly the same, so you're gonna end up with not knowing what any of them are, which is what happened to me. But since I went the last time, I ended up getting a few other things that I thought I'd show. So there's this griffin necklace, and this one that I got for like costume purposes. That's this large pentagram, or maybe it's a pentacle actually when there's the circle around it. I can't remember technically, but it's made out of the brooms, so it represents the spirit, and then the four elements of fire, water, earth, and air. I'm like, did I already say fire? Fire, water, earth, and air. And like how like the spirit is that your spirit is above the four earthly elements. That's what this represents. So a lot of misrepresentation in media of what this means. So that's what the traditional meaning of this is. And then here's some books that I've gotten since then. This is probably my favorite one. This is I don't know if this is like, I need to give this disclaimer or something legally, but this is not sponsored or like an ad for any of these things, that like the store or any of these books. But this is Feathered Serpent and the Five Sons by Duncan Fortunato. I probably pronounced that wrong, but it's an illustrated retelling of the Aztec creation story, and it has these illustrations that are like based off of Aztec art. It's like in that style, which I thought was really cool. So I'm probably at some point, let me know if you want to see me read this on the channel. I really like this book. I think it's pretty cool. I like the drawings and stuff in it. And it's a fairly simple retelling of the Aztec creation story, as I said, which is an interesting one. Then I also got these other books that I've just started. This Slavic witchcraft. It's like, I mean, look at the cool, like, folk horror cover on there. Nice aesthetic. But it's like it gives some sort of, it struck me as being like a kind of a historical type thing of like spells to get rid of household vermin, get rid of mice and cockroaches. And then it's like different folk magic practices with like some pictures of Slavic folk magic and like mythical or like folk sort of Slavic lore is something I find interesting, like with the different like the little monsters that live around the house and, you know, different things like that. So I thought that this would be interesting to read more about that and some of the specific like spells and things. I was hoping I could somewhere, I was hoping I could easily find it just to say, but the woman who wrote this, Natasha Helven, I can't remember exactly what she said, so I wish I could have found it to tell you exactly, but I think it was her grandma, or maybe her mom, was from a Slavic country and practiced the folk magic, and practicing that ran the family, so she is writing it from a place of, like, knowing about this stuff and, like, talking about what people in the community would do and, like, the stories that this woman and her family who practiced the folk magic would talk about and stuff, so it's, like, kind of a historical type cataloging, which I thought was pretty cool. Slavic witchcraft is a deep dive into the spells and practices of traditional witches from Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. Natasha Helven shares cultural and familial practices, real old world witchcraft that can't be found in any other modern book on the subject. This book reveals the ancient pagan practices that are still entwined with the current Orthodox religion that is very much in place. And that's what someone who reviewed the book said. But anyway, so I just started that. I think this is a pretty cool book. And this series I came across that is talking about, like, look at, like, the cool cover on there. It's just paperback, but, like, it has this really cool look to it. I, of course, especially like the black one, personally. But they're in different colors. I can't find right now. There is a third one, I'm pretty sure, that I got. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I found it. If you got all three of them, you got a discount. So this is the ritual knife. But I kind of flipped through them in the store. I was under a time pressure. I haven't gotten too far in these either, but it's a series that each book's from a different author, and it talks about, like, it looked to me at least like it was talking about kind of some of the history of like the origins of these different iconic witch magic, folk magic type related objects, and then like some stuff about like modern paganism and talking about it, and like various types of other information about like what different like moon cycles represent, or like like these various different illustrations, but like different spells and stuff that I just thought was like I just find like the folk magic stuff and the history of it and things of that sort interesting. So and like this one has different, this is the broom, and it talks about like the different woods that the brooms can be made of and what that represents and stuff. And I do a lot of different, oh, and then like the different Celtic pagan holidays, and I do a lot of art that's like somehow related to like Celtic paganism or like magical lore and belief. Okay, the fan blew something on the bed, and I just saw that out of the corner of my eye, and it freaked me out for a second. What's over there? But that's a big bug. It's just like a big thing that blew. But anyway, so I thought it was interesting, like hearing about these different things in one place from people that like practice modern versions of this stuff. So anyway, I hope you thought that this was interesting, and Craig's gets new stuff in like all the time. Like they're always getting new interesting stuff in. They don't have something you might have seen at a different point. So they have some new stuff out now. Some of the stuff's what you have seen in the video. But anyway, I just thought I'd share this interesting local store. So till next time, stay spooky.